feel like that's the reason they don't go for the Rakan there. And I think T1, right, you throw the Cataclysm down onto the Sivir and you can just slam her into it. It also means you have a good, some tools in terms of disengaging.
Needles in, but as you can see, Ju just really wants to get this wave into an okay position. The exhaust goes down, and this is what I was saying. Ju, no ghost. Will need to flash. It was a decent flash direction, but he's still going to be in range of those scissors, and it's a solo kill for Doran.
Dodges from Kingen, because I thought he was certainly dead, and Faker and Ona say, you know what, we'll take a free kill.
Yeah, they're going to look for it as Gideon wants to come on over, but unfortunately the monkey is a little too late, so he will slink back into the jungle.
With the Hail of Blades, there's not that much DPS from Guma in these 2v2s, whereas you can just keep pumping damage.
Faker coming on over here as Gideon does smite, even though it's on 48 health. There's the exhaust down onto Calyx. Cyclone comes on through though as Doran. I know you're really strong, but you're not quite 1v3 strong just yet, as it's going to be another grub to be taken here. Nongshim will be able to lock that one down. Now Warrior Trickster and Spirit Rush are going to be able to get these two over the wall, and instead it's actually Gideon having to flash. Warrior Trickster not quite up again, so we'll have to invest the Summoner spell, but still it's going to be 2 grubs out of the 3 over to Nongshim.
Definitely felt like a waiting for cooldown moment there from Gideon. Unfortunately, that checks out. Oh, Jiwoo is in a lot of trouble.
Okay, this is feeling less legendy as he does get a phenomenal spell shield. Just probably not going to be enough as the Ignite is ticking down. One last tick, not going to be enough. If it is, that's kind of crazy because we needed a fair bit of hindsighting to come up with this as the justification for just not pressing a button in a split-second moment.
Yeah. Looked like Nongshim. Oh,
sometimes you cancel a back, and perhaps it's not a good move. Sneaky Monkey comes out of the brush, and they are all inside the circle. Gwen is not immune, and sometimes you just continue the channel, you know?
Yeah.
Greedy for that one extra wave.
We've all done it before. And Faker gonna apply some pressure here. Should be able to get this plate. And that's, oh, they actually might find him.
Yeah, Lehens is coming down here as Faker can just walk into the Realm Warp, but he was right on top of Lehens. Lehens finds the ulti there as well, buys time for Jiu to make his way back, and Faker ain't flashing out of that one because Lehens was already over the wall, and Jiu grabs himself his first kill of the game. That's Feats of Warfare over to Nongshim as well. As now Calyx with some Foxfire here, and man, Nongshim pulling the vibes back.
Yeah, oh, Doran looking for Jiu.
Oh. He cancelled it, as of course I think Doran probably would have been able to, and Jiu is well and truly dead yet again. Solo killing Jiu. That is Doran's job this game, and man, is he good at it.
It's hard to say. Maybe if he'd gone...
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Owner taking a lot of damage here. Lehen's trying to hold on. The carrier just knocks Kingen up into the sky. Heroic Charge comes down, and Doran threads the needle as best he can. Was Kingen trying to get something off the back end, but he's not going to be able to do so. Now Lehens is in an awkward spot. Does get a max range dredge line. I don't know whether this will be getting him to safety, and it doesn't. In fact, so down goes the Nautilus as well. And T1, I mean, it was some steps forward there from Nongshim, but T1 just kind of did some big old leapfrogging and have found another advantage.
Yep.
Okay, Faker and Gideon fighting one another. Here's a Cyclone. As once more, Jiu going to be able to find a really nice spell shield. Faker having to get himself out of the way here. And the flash follow comes through from Gideon, who picks up a solo kill on the Rise, who is around the red buff. Owner takes a Rift Herald. We're doing things everywhere right now. There is just so much stuff happening. I don't know whether it's good stuff, but it's stuff, and things happening is fun.
He's one team.
Yes!
The other team makes a move in return, and, you know, definitely some question marks here.
Include Deaths versus Gwen. He's doing incredibly well.
Yeah, he is, you know.
Like, actually, he is doing incredibly well.
Oh.
Kingen having a little bit of a rough time here as the Equalizer will go down just to clear out the wave, but my goodness, that's what it feels like to be hit by the kitchen sink, ladies and gentlemen.
Pick the Dragon on the other side, though, but it's a good proactive play from T1. They will get a tower off the back of it as well, and I'm waiting for the moment where something else happens, because usually we get the one play and then the other play on the other side, you know what I mean? The Force T1 are going to start it. This is their new, not even a Baron.
This is how you do it. Well, Lehens is going to spot out what's going on here as Keeper's Verdict gets rid of the monkey, and now there is just nothing that Nongshim can really do. The Equalizer comes on through, that is going to be the smite. locked down. Beautifully done here by T1 as there is the knock up onto Doran. Flash out from Lehens, but the Needles are going to follow him. Now Calyx looking for his way forward. Does manage to get the charm onto Calyx here as the Realm Warp trying to get T1 out. Carrier dives forward, wants to just buy some space and he'll get it. Calyx though, throws out the charm, gets some flashes, but not too much more. Faker and Gumayusi having to use those summoners to get out, but
like a huge advantage.
that is only 4. That's just, it's not very, very good. As all right, bit of a dive here on this top side of the map as Faker could be in trouble, and by could be, I mean definitely is. Calyx tanking up this turret for way too long though, and Faker will just get back to clearing out this wave. So never you mind, they just didn't have the damage, didn't hit enough buttons, and the blue guy is going to be able to walk away.
Yeah, he just picked up his Seraphs on his last back, so that extra shield came in really clutch there. Really big on the rise as well, how much mana he has, so able to stave off that dive, and in return, T1 pick up that mid lane.
To be able to get over and at least
I think
test this.
Maybe their thought process was they all go bot, T1 get control of top side, and once they lose control of top, they're never getting it back.
Well, that is going to be the Cyclone connecting onto Carrier, but the anchor does not land. Second Cyclone is going to be enough to put down the Poppy. As now Calyx going forward will get knocked up by the flag and drag, but Gumayusi's in no man's land. He's just dead. And Nongshim getting 2 quick kills. Doran now dashing around here looking for Kingin. Kingin trying to keep him interested so that Gio can come over and get even more. And now that the Baron has spawned and there are 2 dead on the side of T1, Nongshim are feeling like they have a chance to take it.
Yeah, there are some low health bars, so we'll see if T1 opt to contest this. This 5v3, looks like they're resetting the Gwen, so I think they might just go for a steal. It's risky, but Oda is alive.
Yep, Faker seeing what he can do here. Hook is going to connect there as they're looking to distract Owner. The Cataclysm comes on through. Down he goes. And that is going to mean the Baron goes over to Nongshim as well. And I thought giving up that Drake wasn't going to work, but with the pick, oh my God, was it beautiful here from Nongshim.
Yeah, we'll see who gets caught on the exit though. Great charm will stop Faker, but I think Kingin might be...
Look at that pesky ward spotting him out as he's going to try and go for the empowered recall. As Doran will take a bit of damage, but in the meantime, it's just Kingin dead. So that is 1 Baron removed. Nautilus and then the weird stuff, you know, was kind of the story for this guy. So feeling very, very comfortable at this stage. Of course, missing the dredge line wasn't exactly part of that the whole praise situation, but he is still very, very happy. Yeah, zoning.
Oh, Faker has Realm Warp. Should be able to get out.
Well, Lens knows exactly where he Realm Warps to by the looks of things, as he did manage to find it last time around, as now he's boosted on over. Does have the Cinders. Depth Charge going to be able to knock him up, and then he picks him up with the Anchor. Another Cyclone is going to deliver Faker another death here, as 0-3-0 is unfortunately going to be on that scorecard. So the opportunity is going to begin for Nongshim to work on this bottom side of the map. They've done their homework, and that's what we like to see. As Jiu is just being bait right now. As Calyx, he's going to take it. The Chains of Corruption come down. It's a very early Zhonya's as Faker does get hooked, but maybe it's an overextension this time for Lehens. Doran goes in. I don't know about that as the Keeper's Verdict will knock the monkey away. And down goes the Sivir. T1 find their prize. And down goes Nongshim. Gideon just had to watch from the sidelines as he had to vacate via a gigantic hammer. And that is 3,500 kills for Faker.
He finds it now, Realm Warping the minions. Looks like they're going to try for the end on the back of that fight. T1, give them an inch, and they'll take a mile. It's only Gideon up to see if he can try and defend 1v5.
Yep, Gumayusi going to be tanking that turret, keeps these minions alive, and T1 continuing to push. I mean, it's a little bit dicey. Lehens is up in 2 seconds, but him and Lehens, I don't even know whether they're going to be able to stop this. First Nexus turret does go down. The second one is going to evaporate. There is so much damage. Gideon goes down. Lehens cannot stop it. And there goes the game in the blink of an eye. T1 just say, nah.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.